Hello everyone, my name's Faevyn. Welcome back for another Fae Farm video. In today's video, we're going to be going over Fae Farm's patch notes for 1.3.3. Let's start off with the most important part of the patch notes. When is it going to actually launch? Well, according to the patch notes page, which I have linked in the description below, the patch notes will be coming September 21st, 2023, 1 p.m. Pacific Time, 8 p.m. UTC. Now there is a lot here as it is Fae Farm's first patch, so get ready for a lot of information coming your way. Specific to the Nintendo Switch, they fixed an issue where having the less than sign in your username could cause a dialogue to loop during quest dialogue. This update was previously deployed on the PC version in 1.3.2. Also improved an issue where the character face detail could appear lower quality than intended on Switch. Specific to PC, they fixed an issue causing the Cozy Cabin Variety Pack, the pre-purchase bonus, to not be correctly granted in the Epic Game Store version. Fixed an issue where some crafting stations would open directly to the queue when using a controller on PC or playing on Steam Deck. They allowed Q, W, A, S, and D keys to be used in custom key bindings to better support players using non-QWERTY keyboards. Created a new input binding for a few special inputs such as Reclaim and the Coziness overlay to allow them being remapped on PC, which by default was bound to G. They improved the behavior of the Almanac unlock pop-up so that buttons behind them can still be clicked on PC. Also fixed an issue where long quest entries could not be scrolled using the mouse wheel. Fixed an issue where right-clicking on the right side of the Almanac screen did not consistently take you back a screen when using the mouse. They also improved the profanity filter on PC to allow some more common names such as Sam or Brad. So for those of you who have been a little frustrated in naming your farm animals, that one's for you. Things that have been fixed on all platforms. In terms of gameplay and progression, they fixed an issue where players could not reliably accept shipping contracts. It is worth being noted that it is intended for you to only complete one contract from each choice of 3, and you'll have to wait for them to refresh, which is every 2 weeks, to accept a new one. They fixed an issue where players could permanently lose their ability to double jump if they manually unequip their wings before using character customization via mirror or before a wedding. Of course, it is intended behavior that double jump is only available while you're wearing the wings, but it should now correctly function that way. They fixed an issue where casting your fishing rod or using watering can special abilities could be blocked while wearing the Cozy, Logger, and Autumn hats. There was an issue which has been fixed where the name you set for your farm during Chapter 1 wasn't saved correctly. They fixed a state where you could be left without an active quest if you completed Chapter 2, then left to a multiplayer session before completing the day. Updated the requirements for the side quest, Versatile Vortex, to only require clearing 10 clouds of mist to avoid player confusion. They fixed an unusable version of the Berry Cordial being rewarded for potion making Job Quest 2. Fixed an issue where Animal Care Job Quest 1 could not be completed if a chiku had been bred before activating it. Fixed an issue where friendship or relationship quests could take more items from your inventory than they were requiring. And they fixed an issue where the celebration animation did not play when unlocking the second and third farms. Moving on to the world and items. They fixed an issue that was blocking some nuts, grains, and mushrooms from regrowing after season changes. This makes me excited to get back to autumn yet again because I missed a couple of things. They updated the names of a number of the forage items to include wild to make clearer that they are not grown. They updated the name of the spring greens from arugula to wild spring greens based on player feedback. They fixed an issue that was causing hives to generate an unusable item, medium honeycomb, when placed near flowers. They updated the name of small honeycomb to just honeycomb. Now for all of my multiplayer and online player friends, these are for you. They improved the behavior on joining a multiplayer session as a client, so you'll now automatically be receiving the correct staff and wings directly, based on the world's progression without having to actually claim them from the mailbox. They fixed a crash that could occur for a client of a multiplayer session when the host put their device to sleep. They fixed a crash that would occur when resuming the game after your device had been in sleep mode for a few hours, having previously been in a multiplayer session. They fixed an issue that could block access to online features when resuming the game after your device had been in sleep mode for a few hours. They fixed an issue where progress was inconsistently saved when a client left a multiplayer session. There was an issue where the side quest Wave of Emotion could not be completed by clients in a multiplayer session. Got that one fixed. There was an issue where a Magic Job Quest 5 could not be completed by clients in a multiplayer session. Now it can be. Fixed an issue where the Way Shrine in dungeons could appear after using it to teleport to a new floor when playing as a client in a multiplayer session. Fixed an issue where switches or other progression items in dungeons could already be uncovered when arriving on a new floor. While that was handy, wasn't intended. Fixed an issue where eating or drinking audio was playing to all players in a multiplayer session. That one I'm really glad they fixed. They fixed an issue where the voice option chosen by clients in a multiplayer session was not correctly played to the host. Moving on to interface, they fixed an issue where quest except redeem banners could stop displaying after playing through levels of a dungeon. They fixed an issue where the new season banner could get stuck on the screen. This is probably one of the more common ones that I've seen a lot of people mention, and it's happened to me quite a few times too. Glad it's fixed. They fixed an issue where the new season banner would not appear if an animal was born on the same day. Fixed an issue where friendship and relationship quests were incorrectly showing the completion dialogue when accepting them. Fixed an issue where upgrading a tool would result in duplicate almanac unlock pop-ups. Another one that I've seen pretty commonly, I'm glad they're fixing. Fixed an issue where the alphabetical sort order of the storage screen was reversed. I have almost learned my entire alphabet backwards thanks to this, but I'm glad it's being fixed as well. Fixed duplicate UI elements that could appear when the randomize option was used while viewing the voice tab of the character customization screen. It fixed an issue that could cause an unintended screen to appear when leaving character customization at the mirror. Fixed an issue that stopped the animal interaction options from appearing after using one of them until you moved away from and returned to an animal. Made the expiry timer on limited time quests more visible in the quest log. They also removed 2 unintended invalid entries that could appear in the more info view in the almanac. Moving on to miscellaneous, which is probably the shortest of the group, they fixed a missing section and other miscellaneous fixes in the credits. They fixed a number of typos in English. They fixed a number of minor reported localization issues across languages. At the end here, of course, they do put forward a thank you to all of the amazing people who submitted bug reports and were able to help pinpoint the issues. As it has been, and continues to be, make sure you report your bugs through Discord or through the main support page, which is linked all the way at the bottom of the patch notes page that I've linked in the description. Don't forget, you can also join them on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Tumblr to share your experience with them while in Azoria. Of all of these things that have been fixed, what are you the most happy for? I know there's quite a few on there that I am really excited to see fixed. I knew they were just minor things, of course, but it's nice to see them get adjusted. Is there anything that you've noticed in-game that has yet to be fixed? If that's the case, don't forget to report it. And also, in their Discord, there is a section in which you can go ahead and see known issues and workarounds right under the issues and feedback, so check that first before reporting. And that is it for our Fae Farm patch notes for 1.3.3. And of course, as always, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, do hit the like button down below. And if you're brand new, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in Azoria.